Give a quick explanation how to use Ballistic successfully when ult and use his tac. Use his tac whenever you're shooting at somebody. When you're aiming down and shooting, you use your tac. As you shoot and you spray, your tac will auto hit and auto lock. You use your ult pretty much like how you use Bloodhound ult back then. Right before you enter a fight or whenever like the team's about to ape you, you ult. Then you have you pretty much just have your ults ready and you're, you know. It's kind of difficult to like really like determine when it's useful and not. I think you should use it every single time you're about to have a fight. But some fights, like you might win it before you even like some fights like you do initial damage before you can even like get into the actual fight, and like you would win the fight. There's no point of popping it because you're wasting it at that point. But I just pop it every fight because I always have an ult style, and I know I'll get my ult in every fight. Yeah, it has a really low cooldown too, so like you should realistically probably pop it every fight. But that's really cool. Arjun, live with the 3 months. Yeah, it really just depends, because like a good example is there's a lot of situations where you should use your ult, like off drop. Sometimes you want to use your ult, but then like not just to use it, you have to like put the right gun in your sling, pop the ult so you because you have no ammo, or you want the gold gun so you can win the fight. You know, 1v3, 2v3, etc, etc. You pop the ult pretty much at every moment that you possibly can when you're about to fight somebody. But then like there should never really be a reason not to pop the ult, unless you just want to greed the fact that you want to keep it for the next fight. And that's usually because like, let's say you're 3v3 and your teammates say like, I hit him for 150 and hit the other guy for 150. Oh wait, I knocked one. You know what I mean? It's a 2v3 now and the other guy is 1 HP and then there's one guy 4 HP. You're in a 3v2 right now and you're in such a big advantage that there's no reason to pop the ult because you're already going to win the fight. So you save it for the next fight. That's usually like a reason why you don't pop it. But then, you know, like as soon as a third party starts coming, then you pop the ults. You know, like you could pop the ult in advance because you know there's going to be a third party. And when you kill this team, you're going to get an additional 15 seconds to your ult. So then when when the next team is coming up, you already have the ult popped and you can start just fighting instead of having to like spend time to like regroup and then me pop the ult. Because if I pop the ult, you have to also be in line of sight of me so you can get the ult buff anyways. So there's just like a lot of things you have to take in consideration.
I'm Jump Master. Fear not.
Yeah.
Boldness is my ally.
Really, like it's not that hard to think about it, but it's just like things that's like small things you have to think about. I typically, whatever I put in my sling is usually a gun that's gonna help me in my fight. And sometimes it's like off drop. I'm not like, if my guns don't have attachments, I'm putting a gun in there. So I can get a good gun, so I can win that fight. Like usually I pick up a Mozam, because by the time I get to like the actual like end game and all that fights, I usually will have like my R9 like this. If my R9's like this, I'll never have like a gun like Havoc in there. I'll just put a Mozam. I personally think Mozam's like the best. Yeah, if I find a turbo like the only reason why I would ever put like this Nemesis in here is because like it doesn't have attachments. Like this is not enough for me to like put a Mozam in here. But like I would never put this R9 in here, if that makes sense. It's just not worth it. It's like I'm dropping all my attachments. Like I can use this gun just as good as if it was gold, and I could have another additional gold weapon. Like this right here, if it was like this, I'd probably wouldn't put this in my gold sling either. I mean, yeah, I would not put this in my sling. It's usually dependent on actually the mag. If I have ever a magazine on my guns, I probably wouldn't put in my sling and just pick up a Mozam. I don't personally like RE because I mean I'm MNK and I'm not gonna hit all my shots. It's just better for me to have that chance of killing somebody with a Mozam rather than having to spray a perfect R3 on RE onto somebody's body. That's easy. It's easy. It's also easy to hit Emos and then RE, in my opinion. Like right now, I'm gonna pop an ult cell. I'm gonna pretty much try to get my ult up so we can win this fight. Because we have triple white armor and my teammate's gonna die right now. And then I'm also gonna I'm thinking about putting my R31
Need to recharge my shields.
inside my sling for this fight.
The ring's closing in 1. We're not very close.
Actually, yeah, I'm gonna pick up this Havoc instead.
Patching myself up.
Enough dilly cat hooligan here.
One guy's above me. Fight this guy, fight this guy.
Getting shot at.
Rage against the dark.
Shields broken.
Giving my shields a recharge.
On its mark. That bow is recharging my shield.
Broken enemy shield. That was the last one. Nice work.
And just like that.
130 on the ballistic. Ballistic 1, dead. Bang 1, dead.
Good bang?
Nice.
Oh, full team maybe?
50 on Newcastle. At least 2.
That bang quick.
121 on Ballistic.
Nice.
One's cracked for you. Second to one.
Good one. If any seeing streamers try to play Ballistic for YouTube views, we'll be back playing when the hype is over. Cool. I like him actually. He's a hater.
Landing on us.
These guys just have 0 friends at all.
Enemy landed on me.
We literally just kind of need to chill. We can't do anything. But
Yeah.
just sit here.
Guy is Kraber.
Down.
Kraber, Bow, and Hemlock. I'm not gonna smoke.
And, 10 seconds.
You should keep Maggie Q that. Maggie Q the legend. We should go back up.
You're also good on the KP on edge.
chill.
right?
I missed. Going now.
Gives a seat. Recharging my shield.
I got headshotted by Kraber.
Need a medic.
Can you play on me? They might drop. Yeah, one drop.
Wait.
An idiot. Another one dropped on me. Oh, you ball down. Dead. Fucking idiot.
Build an egg.
I will day 2.
For eggs. Gives a seat.
Team on me.
Coming. I'm turn ready yet.
Firing a smart
64.
Yep, I'm going behind him.
I cracked him. I'm gonna ball it.
I killed one.
Crack that egg shield.
It's a solo. Dude, those guys on height need to fuck off.
I mean, there's only a solo. It's a solo on height and solo somewhere else. You just win the game now. That team just threw. Is there a Kraber in there still?
Yeah, it should be. Just gonna run around.
Pathfinder's a fucking idiot, dude.
Yeah, no, that guy just threw their game.
Out of mind. Everything is copy.
Fear not, companions. The ring is near and closing in 10 seconds.
Head's dead.
We executed the last bow in this. Only one enemy squad remains.
Find the
Run the
wall,
zone,
yeah.
bitch. No. Same zone, Timmy.
It is a little bitch. Not gonna
Fucking
lie.
pussy asshole.
Did you headshot that guy through her rampart wall?
No. She was just like, I saw a pixel. She like, leaned over and she said, oh, what's going on down there?